You still there?
Yeah, I was waiting. I was waiting. My Chatty McChatterson was not coming on. I hope this is live because it says I have 0 viewers, but I'm viewing it, so I should at least have 1. There it goes. It's going live. All right. Greetings, everyone. This is Elizabeth, and that is Deborah. Want to say hi,
Hello.
Miss Deborah?
Hello, everyone.
Okay, what the heckin' just happened? Okay, I'm waiting to make sure your voice is coming through. Yep, I can hear you, okay. So I will turn that down. Everybody must be sleeping, Deborah. They're sleeping today. But that's okay.
I was sleeping. I had to wake up.
I was in bed. I was in bed reading a book on my phone, which I really shouldn't do because I'll probably go blind. I don't know. But
my human alarm woke me up.
Human alarm says, "Wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey."
Yes. You have a live.
You're like, not today, I'm not.
I am not alive right now. I'm sleeping.
Gosh. I've been ignoring like all of my phone, all of the notifications and stuff. I don't know. I've been a slacker lately, just ignoring everything. I should feel ashamed, but yet I am not.
I'm like, look, I like look, swipe.
I don't even look. I just swipe. I go to the bottom and hit the clear all button. I'm like, yep. Not dealing with it today. My hand is really shaky today. Debbie J, hello.
Oh my goodness, how are you, girl? Haven't seen you in a long time.
Yeah, she's too busy for the likes of me. No. It's just a joke. Aw, she's sick again. You're not supposed to... Oh, no, she got sick. She got the people sickness because she went to... That's her payment for going somewhere I couldn't go. That convention.
Creativation?
Yeah, she went to... Yeah, she went to Creativation, and she got to see Simon Hurley. So, that's what she gets.
Raspberry from me.
Janine, hello. How are you, lovely ladies?
She's lucky. So lucky.
Yes, she is.
We just need to create a business, Elizabeth, so we can go.
Yeah. I can probably finagle some contacts and be like, hey, get me in, I'll pay. But I need the money because it costs money to get in, which I don't blame them because they have so many neat things. The stamping wheel is getting a bigger stamping wheel. I don't think I'll need that, though. I like the size of mine.
I saw it. I did. I saw it, and I thought, no, what Elizabeth has already is ideal for what you do.
Yeah. Although, I'm not going to lie, I might get the bigger mat for the bigger one because of the bigger stencils that Spellbinders has. But that might be the only thing I do, because I don't think I need the whole wheel. I just need the sticky mat to hold the stencils. And you know these stencils are like hella big. 9 inches long. I'll have to see what the measurements of the stick mat are. PJB Stamper! Hello.
The stencils are 9 inches long?
Yeah, the Twirling Tulips, the stencils by Simon Hurley and Spellbinders, they're 9 inches long and 6 inches wide. It's bigger than a half a sheet of paper.
That's huge.
Yeah, here's my color book. Here's the thingies. And this is the size of your color book. So if that makes, I mean, that's what it takes up. It's huge. Those are the new Spellbinders. Well, I don't know if Spellbinder stencils are all that big, but the Simon Hurley ones are, because they match the ginormous embossing plate. Oh, I smell my dinner. I will be eating dinner after we're done here, though.
Yeah, me too. Mine's already in the oven cooking.
In the oven, cooking away. So you guys, Deborah and I, we're like, what do we want to do? And we want to do something kind of mindless. So we're coloring. Well, she's coloring, I'm drawing. I have the Johannes Basford How to Draw Inky Wonderlands, and I'm at the first drawing page where we actually have some instructions. And so
mine is Johannes Basford, Rooms of Wonder.
Rooms of Wonder. Yeah, I love her stuff. But she goes all out. She put a little bit of foil on some of her books. But I accidentally bought this one twice, which I don't know. Was it an accident? Probably not. But I can actually draw in this one. So that's what I'm doing. I got my pencil. I'm using number 5 millimeter. I don't know what style of lead it is. It's a softer lead. And I like, in this book, it tells you that she uses also a 0.5. But she uses an HB or a B. Mine might be an HB lead. I don't know. It's just how hard they are. Debbie J says, I'm not too busy. No, let me read this properly. She says,
Okay.
hey, where'd it go? If I'm too busy for the likes of you, does that mean that I'm not going live with you on Monday? No. I hope you get better, because yeah, Miss Debbie J is joining me for Paper Crafting Monday. Hopefully, if she feels good. We're not going to push it. And if she does, Debbie J, if you don't feel good on Monday, just let me know in the morning, evening, closer to. It's no big deal. And we'll reschedule you. And then, speaking of, Dawn is also joining me. See, we just did Live with Jay on Wednesday the 10th. Pattern Paper Monday is with Debbie J. And then, hey, wait. I could have sworn I signed Dawn up. I know I signed Dawn up. Please hold.
Are you in the right month?
Yeah, I'm in the right month. I don't know, maybe. I need to get to my comments. I need to go find Dawn. Dawn. Go back to my chats. I like my chats because where's Dawn? The 29th. Oh, Dawn is doing Pattern Paper Monday on the 29th. There we go.
Okay.
I just didn't write it down. That's why I like leaving messaging through Messenger, because it's always there. It's always there. But yeah, so Ms. Dawn will be joining me for Pattern Paper Monday on the 29th. I should get Cordelia to join me on a day. Cordelia!
Yeah.
Where's Cordelia? Cordelia! Oh, and see, there she is. She's yelling at me. Dawn is like, no, the 29th. Debbie J's yelling at me. Dawn says the 29th. Yes, thank you. Reading back, Dawn's like, you called my name? Linda G, hello, hello. Janine. But yeah, so I don't know. I don't see Cordy. I should message her and see if she wants to join me. And then I need to send a message to Mr. Simon Hurley to see if he wants to go live. It's been a while.
What are you doing?
Talking to her fur babas again.
Yep, I'm in here. They want in too.
Okay, no, I need this to be a sharper. She did a little bit sharper. Okay, I don't like it. I'm going to erase it. I don't like that one either. I'm going to erase that. But that's cute. I'm going to leave that. I don't like that either. I'm going to delete that. Oh no, it's almost that time of year where you don't know if it's cold or the allergies are a combo, right? I hear that. Okay, so I want to put, okay, so she gave us a little outlines here. So this one should have some, she gave us some little darty lines. And then she gave a little detail in here that just kind of swoops and swoops.
I'm using my Prismacolor pencil crayons. I like these.
And I like that you call them pencil crayons. They're just colored pencils. They're pencils.
Pencil crayons.
They're pencils and they're colored. They're not crayons because crayons are waxy and crayon-like. Like crayon-like. Like the Tim Holtz Distress crayons. But not the... Okay, so the Distress pencils I keep calling crayons, but you can't confuse them because he actually has crayons, which... it's maddening.
I have other ones as well, and I always find, like, I just go for this. Automatically, my brain says, go for your Prisma.
Yeah, I love my Prisma pencils. I actually like my Prismas and my Brett Funners, color pencils. Janine says, pencil crayons! No! Pencil crayons. Aw, WJ had to miss Trinity stamps. Yeah, I stopped taking my allergy meds a couple of weeks ago. I was in a fog and I thought maybe it was their fault, but I don't think it was their fault. I'm still in a fog. I'm in a funk. Funky. Oh, this one is not like the others. This one is not over here, so we get to just kind of imagine. We're gonna kind of just do a little fold line there.
One of these things is not like the other.
That's right.
I feel like Sesame Street.
I feel like that needs a little ripple in the flower there. That's one thing I don't have are fancy pencil crayons. I have fancy pencil crayons because I'm needy. I'm so needy. This is weird working from the inside out. Okay, and then we have these little pointy bits. My hand is shaky, but this is not going to be too bad. Dawn says, but seriously, hugs from afar. I hope you feel better soon. Thanks for sending out the hugs. Hugs to all that need them. Huggity huggities. But not from me. You can just get air hugs. No, I'm joking. If I met you in person, you would get a hug. It would be hard, but I would do it. Because I understand people need them. I'm not most people. So what is everybody up to out there? I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing with this flower. I think, okay, so she just threw in some stuff, and we can just fill it in the way we want. So why is that so hard for me? I can draw. I can do this.
You can do it.
Debbie J says, ECR, you men, when we meet. Yes. Jeanette says, well, you wait, girl. I'm going to run for you. Is he going to knock me out my boots? Because yes, you guys, I get to meet Jenin in real life at, she's coming to my house because Deborah is going to drive her to my house and we're going to hang out and then we're going to go see Pam and some other crafty friends at Stamp Away. I'm really excited. I love Stamp Away. I'm not going to lie. Okay, I don't like this. I don't like that either. Let me clean that out. I feel like it needs to be fuzzy and then, yeah, I give strangers weird looks if they get too close to me, so I am definitely not a stranger hugger. Although, when I worked at the nursing home, I'm not heartless, don't get me wrong. At the nursing home, if they needed their hugs, I hugged them. And kids, well, they're just different. I hug the kids. I'm okay with that. Eating chocolate chip cookies and drinking sweet tea. My drink of choice is cherry Coke. What about you, Deborah? What are you drinking today?
Absolutely nothing.
Absolutely nothing. Isn't there a song?
Absolutely nothing. No, nothing. I had my coffee. And, now I have nothing.
No, you have nothing. Well, you have us. So you do have something. Just can't drink us in.
I could try.
Slurp us through the internet. Okay, that was wrong. Just never mind. You can't even see what I'm doing. You guys, I'm drawing. But yeah, so the book says draw in pencil and then go over it with the pen, which I'm doing. So you guys can just be down here with me.
Be all you can be in the army.
I feel like my bee needs a little bit of something, and I just messed up his eyeballs. She didn't even give us an example of a bee. I don't even know. Maybe he just needs a little... No, he doesn't need that. I don't think he needs any attention. The bee is done. We're leaving the bee. But I do need to flick that in. I'm just going to do a little crease in those leaferees. Nope, these are petals. These are not leaferees. Get it straight.
Okay, I was thinking about making a red chair because that is my favorite color.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. Do I want a red chair?
My mom had a pink chair in her house. It was a nice fancy chair, an olden chair with some pink and gold and yeah.
Yeah, I do. I want a red chair. So I need 924.
I like that. Okay, I need to draw. Got a little flower there. I like sun tea without sugar, but and everything else has to have sugar. I like sweet tea. I drink Arizona sweet tea. It's so yummy.
I was going to ask her how you can taste the sugar in your cookie when you have sugar in your drink.
Oh, you can taste it.
Like if I had, let's say, a donut with sugar on it and then drank my coffee, I wouldn't taste any sugar in my coffee.
Yeah, you would.
No, I don't.
Well, then your taste buds are broken. Because when I drink my cherry Coke and eat stuff, I still taste the cherry sweetness in my Coke when I eat. Yeah. I do.
I don't. I do not.
You broken.
It's like I have no sugar in my coffee.
Well, maybe it's because you drink too much coffee.
Anyway.
I'm not judging because I definitely drink too much cherry Coke. I'm not judging. I'm just stating smally facts. That's all. It might be.
I only had 2 today.
I've only had 1 today so far. The day's not over.
For whatever reason, Steve decided he should wake me at freaking 8 o'clock in the morning.
Not 8 o'clock. What the heck is he thinking?
I don't know.
Although I shouldn't say much. Tom was up at like 5 this morning. I'm like, go back to bed. And he's like, I've already slept for like ever. Because he went to bed at 7 o'clock at night after working lots of hours. But yeah, so he was up at like 5 this morning. I'm like, don't you pester me. And then he went back to bed later. And then I sat there reading my book while he slept. That's like one of my favorite things to do these days is read a book while he's sleeping. And then I listen because sometimes I think he's dead. He just stops. He doesn't make a lot of noise. If he's not snoring, he's not making a lot of noise when he sleeps. And I'm like, ugh. And why did I put that flower like right next to that flower? Let's move that one. I don't like that one there. But now I know.
Are you like the Bridgerton Queen? Is he dead yet?
Oh, and Dawn says you don't have enough sugar in your coffee. And Dawn, yes, she does. She has so much sugar in her coffee. It's sugar with coffee. Lisa Acker, hello, hello. Okay, so I want to do that flower, but I want to do it over here. I want to do it kind of big, too. We're going to go pointy. Pointy. Alright, there we go. And then we're going to go out and in. And then we're going to go out and then in. Go out.
I'm just saying, I do not see what you're doing. I don't have YouTube on. And
I told you, John, her taste buds is broken. Because she goes, and how can she not taste? Right? Linda G says, I went to bed at midnight and the dog got me up at 5:30. Shame on that doggy. My Blade Eagles knew at 3 a.m. almost every... Oh, the bald eagles. Well, no. Okay, I don't know.
there's beagle dogs. Beagles.
Oh, no. We're not even close because she retyped it. She says, oh my gosh, my bladder wakes me at 3 a.m.
Okay.
No bald eagles. No blade. There's no birds involved. That was so weird. Poor Dawn. She's like, what the heck? The texting gremlins really got her on that one. They're like, haha, we haven't struck so hard. But yeah. Okay, so I want bigger flowers down at the bottom. Bigger is better. So I want a big one of those. I want to try drawing. So over here on the other side, they give you instructions on how to make some of these flowers. So I'm going to start, I want to try this little bitty flower. So, but I want it bigger. The ones at the bottom here, I think it would be nice to go, these are kind of normal and then get bigger. So yeah, we're going to do one of those, which they start with a little plus sign, which my plus sign is just going to be a little bit bigger. There we go. And then we go with a petal right there. It's more of a teardrop. Let's straighten this out. And then off of this one, off of this line here, we're going to go off of this. I don't even know. But there it is. And then we've got another one that's going to go from the same line and up a little. And I think that needs to be a little bit bigger. Okay. And then those are there. And then we're going to start here again at the center. And then we're going to do lumpy bumpy. No, that was bad. That was so bad. Let's erase that one. Don't look at that. Oh my gosh. Okay. Spell texture take our conversation to a whole new level of getting us in trouble. Isn't that right, Miss Gloria? Miss Deborah T, Not Afraid of Color, is wondering which book you have.
Hold on. I'm in the zone. I have the Johannes Basford's Rooms of Wonder. Step inside this magical coloring book.
I know, she's got a new book coming out too soon. You can pre-order it on Amazon. I can't remember what it's called, but of course I want it because, well, it's Johannes Basford. I think I have all of her books. I think. I'm not sure. Okay, so we drew the flower, the basic part of the flower. Now we're going to sculpt some of the leaves. And these leaves kind of go more of a bouncy tip and not a pointy tip. So we're going to erase that a little bit. And then we're going to just, and they don't have to be exactly like hers. So we're going to do that. And then this one kind of comes in and scoops back out and then comes back in. So it's going to come in, scoop out, There we go. Oh, I like that. And then these ones are on the top, so there's no center of those. Okay. And then we have there we go. Little bitty bits. And then this part is not in there. Oops. And then we add this little detail. Here we go. I did it. I drew hers. But I want to make these a little bit more pointy round. There we go. That guy with the jacket hasn't called. I wonder what... We ordered my daughter a jacket.
Oh yeah, that's been a while now. You probably phone him. Say, hey, yo. So.
T says, I want that. I love books with lots of stuff. It's on my Amazon wish list. Like a fuchsia. Oh, what the heck? Yeah, I knew. Fuchsia. Yep, fuchsia. I knew what she was talking about. But yeah, I have quite the collection of Johannes Basford's books, but I haven't hardly colored. I think I've only colored a couple of pages. And those are my big books. Crystal's Creations, hello, hello. But, okay, so we got that flower, and then I want to do, so she's kept the flowers away from the edge, so we're going to do another big one kind of right here, and I'm going to do, I think I'm going to do this one. I think I'm going to do that one. So they start with a big circle. Oh, there's a ladybug. It's a little ladybug. So I'm going to start with my big circle. And the big circle is going to be the perimeter of the flower. And if you're not good at making circles, she does have a suggestion that you get a compass. You guys know what those are, right? I have a compass somewhere. It stabbed me a couple of times. Put it away upside down and it's stabby. But we're going to do there, and then we're going to put our little point in the center. And we're going to put a little point in the center of that. That's not really the center, but you guys know. We're not going to make bullseyes here. So we're going to do that. But our biggest thing is just focusing on the little lumpies around. So there's that. Straighten them up a little bit. There. So we got the lumps. And then we're going to make the lumps come out a little bit further, which is fine. They don't have to be perfect. Figure out where they're going here. Okay, and then we're gonna do a couple of big ones. I don't even know, you guys, we're getting it. We're working it. We're working it. Yeah, the one flower kind of looked like an orchid. That would be that flower there. I don't know. It kind of looks like a, what is it? Like a little dragon, snapdragon? She says, I can't even draw a line. Mine are so shaky. Like, my lines are so shaky because my hand is just not as steady as it used to be. But I'm dealing with it because I like drawing. So then we're going to come out and just make these little looped-in loops, I guess. And we can space them out. Not that one. That one didn't even look good. I don't even know what that was. Don't judge me. Okay, so we're just gonna oops. Smacked. What's going on here? There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna turn my book so I can draw my lines.
I don't know what color to put the pillows.
Where's your doohickey, your color chart thingy?
Oh yeah.
Grab your color chart. So you can pick all sorts of colors. But if you have a color scheme you're following, you can go from the color scheme and pick a lighter or deeper shade of that particular, of something that looks good. These are almost like elongated hearts. Little petals. My circle is crooked, so I'm just kind of putting these things wherever I want to. Except for that one. Even though I put it there, it's not where I want it to go. Susan Trimper, hello, hello. We're just chatting today. If you guys have any questions about anything crafty, you're welcome to ask. This is a free zone. No judgment zone. If I can help you, if Deborah can help you, we will. So yeah. Anything crafty related. Maybe we don't know. Maybe somebody in the chatty chat can help. Like, I can't help you with cross-stitching or crochet questions, but I'm sure somebody out there can help. You're on your own. Sorry about your bad luck. I don't like how that one is sitting in there. But I'm doodling in the Johannes Basford's how to draw Inky Wonderlands, and we're on the first page. We're doodling. We're trying to doodle this one right now. It's kind of hard. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of hard. Me and symmetrical don't always get along. But I think I like it. I think I got it good. Okay. I'm going to take that back out. I don't think I want to center in my center. Okay. So then we can just kind of see by taking away the outer line. My wobble line. There we go. There we go. There we go. So I've got 3 big flowers. So I just need to stuff some stuff in the middle. Like here, I think I'll put one of her little, this little guy there. Sort of. It's gonna kind of be a mix of it, I think, because I don't want to draw all the little tiny circles. And no, okay, I'm already too close. The paddle's too close. We're gonna go, I don't even know what I'm doing. We're gonna go there, and we're gonna go there, and then we're gonna go there, and then we're gonna go there. There we go.
Anybody do any crafty things today? Or is today the day off?
We did crafty stuff yesterday, Deborah and I.
Yeah.
I was going to make a video, but then I talked myself right out of it. And I said, let me organize my inks. So yesterday, that is what I worked on. I did this. But I gotta fix these because I made these ones first, and then I was using the trimmer to make these. And I like them smaller, so I gotta go through and shorten those. I might have to remake them if they're too stuck, but all of my inkies now have pretty labels, so I can see all of my Simon Hurley inks. And look at my lunar paste, you guys. Look at Dart Frog. I put it by the frog too, just so you know. The Dart Frog is by the frog. Susan says, I think I'm finally done with your MCA card now, T. Okay. What is an MCA card? And why are you cutting hundreds of 1/16 inch strips? Oh, craft roulette, MCA. No, what? Craft roulette, that would be, I don't know what MCA is. And yes, inquiring minds want to know what you're doing with all those tiny little strips, T. Strip. Don't say that too close together. Strip tease. Deborah, you're not finding me funny. You're not laughing.
I'm concentrating.
She's the poor Deborah. She's like, shut up. I'm trying to find colors. That's right. I find it funny enough for the both of us. MCA is Lynn's Mystery Craft Along. That's right.
What is Mystery Craft Along?
Okay, so the one that I saw, okay, Jay was part of that Mystery Craft Along, and before the thing goes live, they give you a list of the stuff you need. The papers, the size of the cuts, all of that stuff. So you have the pieces.
But you don't know what you're making?
You don't know what you're making, and then the person reading the instructions is trying to tell you how to put it together to see if you can follow along and get it back to way it's supposed to be as instructed.
Oh, really? That sounds fun.
Yeah, so they're
So they don't see, they only hear, and you have no idea what you'll be making.
But you do get, I mean, you do, okay, what is Lynn's channel's name, you guys? Help me out. I'm typing Lynn. Oh, maybe I should just go to all of my thingamabobs. It's not Stamper Girl, is it? Is that Lynn? Stamper Girl? LV Handcrafted. I knew it was somewhere. Somewhere. Search. Nope. Get back here. You guys, I'm searching for you. Please hold. Mystery. There's a mystery craft along coming up on the 27th. I'm going to share that. Copy link. We're going to go back to my live that I accidentally left. And there's the next mystery craft along. So you can just look through her videos and see all the other craft alongs if you guys are interested. Hello, Delise. Not to be confused with Dallas. It's Delise. Oh, wait. Is she here? Or is... That's Delise. That's Delise. Delise is LV Handcrafted, right? Is that what they're telling me? I feel like that's what they're telling me. Although I called her Dallas the other day. I wonder how many people do that to her. Like, she's like, no, Miss Carla Bostic! Carla Bostic. Ah! Carla! Oops, Carla! It came. I have Happy Mail to open. But I'll probably open it on Wednesday because... Oh, I left one downstairs. But I'll probably open it on Wednesday because Debbie J is going to be hanging out with us on Monday. I try not to do Happy Mail when I have a guest. But, yes. I'll be opening my mail on Wednesday. So if you guys pop in on Wednesday and you see that I don't have my mail with me, you can holler at me and I'll open my Happy Mail. Okay, this one just really looks ugly. Let me fix it. Okay, so we're going to do the circle. Then we're going to do 1, 2. Well, I'm going to do in a little bit more. There we go. That looks much better. And then we're gonna go... Okay, there we go. Sometimes you just gotta change your approach. There we have it. And then I'm gonna make fuzzy center for this one. Here we go. Jay! Hello, Mr. Craft by Jay. 7 p.m. Eastern. Yes, Mondays and Wednesdays, 7 p.m. Eastern. And then the second Saturday of the month is Deborah and I. And Deborah is over there coloring in her Rooms of Wonder.
Yes.
And yeah, because words are hard.
Our room is the wonder.
Yes, Rooms of Wonder. And I am here drawing in the How to Draw Inky Wonderlands. I do have 2 copies of this because I bought one by accident, but did I really buy it by accident? Probably not. And then I'm going to fill this in. I'm going to follow along and fill it in and see how it goes. Even with my sketchies. That one's going to be fun. This one here, look at this, you guys. It's just a bunch of circles, and then you fill in the circles with things. It's like a pebble, and then you paint your pebbles. This one will be fun. But she does recommend that you can practice on a sheet of paper. But no, not me. That's just ridiculous. I'm just going to lightly draw, put some stuff in here, and kind of just fill it in. Okay, and then I think I'm going to do that's what the sound of the flower makes, you guys. Wait, no, I messed that up. Let's try this again. I'm going to do this one there, this one here. There we go. And then we're going to erase that line right there. Yeah, I bought Alta New Things by accident. No, honey, you did not buy it by accident. It did not really fall into cart. Your your cat. Blame it on the cat. The cat did it. Although sometimes it feels like that. You're like, yeah, I didn't buy it. I did. No, I didn't. Yes, you did. No, I didn't. Jay says, I need to use my things. I'm a very naughty boy. Yes, I'm right there with ya. Very, very bad. I have a whole bunch of stuff that I haven't used. That's why I have my wheel of brands and names, which we did earlier this month. But, you know, we might do it again towards the end of the month, just because I can do wheel of brands and names anytime I want to. And it's fun.
Oh, by the way, Jay, I love your cat. I love it when you're working and he's like, excuse me, pardon me, coming through.
It's hilarious. Seeing those little fur paws on his desk.
Yep. Yes.
And he's like, hey, can I help?
Yep.
Tracing is good for building muscle memory too. Yes, and she even says something about tracing paper. Tracing paper. If you don't have tracing paper, use baking parchment paper kind of stuff. This very thin parchment allows you to layer over your drawing, trace it so you can copy the artwork and create symmetrical stuff. Yeah, so you can flip it over and make symmetricaliness. Cheryl Savato. She will also be at Stamp Away. I've met her 4 times now. She invited me to my first Stamp Away, and I drove out. I visited her, and then I drove back home. And no, I think the next time Pam was there. So yeah, 3 times. Pins don't like parchment. No, pins do not like parchment, but she always draws her stuff in pencil first. So she probably, if you drew it in pencil and then, I don't know. I don't know how you would use the parchment to make it symmetrical. I don't know. Maybe there's a trick to it. Craft by Jay says, all the ladies at my crop knew about Stamp Away. Hey, that's awesome. I think my dad has a large roll from the 1900s. Yeah. I go to the Dollar Tree and buy lots of parchment. I use it for all sorts of stuff. It comes in very handy for making cookies and for paper crafts. I don't want to do... I'm doing the same flower I just did. Let me pick a different one. Let me do another one of these. I like these ones. I like the ones where you go flump, flump. And then flump, flump. Flump, flump. But we're going to put a little bit of detail in this one. And then put little tentacles in this one. 3 times. T says, I envy you guys for going. It's nerve-wracking. Each time I go, I'm so nervous, and then it takes a lot, but then I come out fine. Cheryl Salvato says, yep, 3 times. First time I accosted you with a hug. That's right. Yes. Don't tell nobody, though. She's telling people I gave out a hug. Of my own free volition. Free will. Whatever.
I remember that, when we got to the doorway and we both stopped in the doorway and you just kind of looked at me. It's like, to see my reaction, it was like, oh my God, there's so much.
Yeah. I don't know.
Plus, I'm not... So it was crowded, but it was a manageable crowded for me. Plus, I noticed my escape routes.
Right. Definitely got to know how the heck we're getting out of the mess. But yeah, it's fun, and I don't know if it was bigger or smaller last year. Some people were complaining that it was smaller, but I just felt it was organized differently. It still felt really big to me. So I'm excited to see what happens this year, because they did some construction work and stuff on the building.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, when we went, they were doing construction on the building. They had part of the building blocked off. By the Stampers Anonymous booth, that wall with the chairs, it actually went back, and there was actually seating back there the last time. But they had it all blocked off for constructions. Oh, I'm, I'm so bad. So T says crowds are a huge nope for me. I can barely handle Walmart, and
Oh no, Walmart is a whole different story.
my reservations to Walmart almost had me slip and say F, the whole F word, F Walmart. So we grew up, you know, in the rural areas, and Walmart is there. Walmart is in those rural areas everywhere. And so it was nothing. We'd go, I mean, we'd have to. But after a while, I grew this anxiety towards Walmarts. And it's really hard. It's like, okay, just go in, get what you need, and get out. And so when we moved here, I go to Walmart maybe once every 6-7 months, if that. I avoid it like the plague because it gives me such anxiety. I have to go, okay, you can do it. You can do it. We know there's a lot of people. We know. We just go in, get our stuff, and get out. But yeah, I'm not a fan of Walmarts. And I think it's not because of the stuff that they carry, but the people that are in them, they just... You know, because Walmart's basically like a Target and a Fred Meyer and a Meyer and everybody else, right? They have the groceries, they have the toys, they have all the stuffs. But it's like the respect the people that go through them is lacking. And I feel that. I feel like there's like no respect on the people that go through them. I don't know what that says about me as I'm walking through a Walmart. But yeah, I feel claustrophobic and stuck up. I'm judgy on Walmart's and its inhabitants. But I go every once in a while when I need new pants. Which I did have to go get a new pair of pants the other day. But man, I was sweating by the time we were done. I was not. Whew. So speaking of disliking Walmart, what are your guys' favorite places to go shopping? That's not craft related. How do you like that?
Oh, well then. None.
You don't have a store that you like to go shopping at?
No. No.
So we moved here, and one of my favorite stores I like to find myself going through is the Marks. It's a little like grocery store, but they sell buyout stuff. So they do like regular groceries and stuff, but they also do like buyouts, and so they always have weird stuff in it. Linda G says internet shopping. Not afraid of color says I order online and make Mike pick it up. Heck yeah.
So we have a Marks here too, but it's for workwear clothes.
Yeah. Ours is different.
Yeah.
But I like it. I like shopping it. 'Cause I always find weird stuff in it. You know, you guys see me when I buy those things that are like 3 for $1 and some weird stuff. That's usually where we find it. Not afraid of color also says she likes Publix. Crystal's Creation says Safeway. We used to shop at Safeway, but I think our store, Giant Eagle, is part of the Safeway chain because it looks just like Safeway. So we do shop at our Giant Eagle, and we have this new one called Myers. They put up 2, one in Boardman area and one in the Niles area, and they're supposed to be putting one up in the Austintown area. They think, and I'm excited because the one in Austintown they're putting up right across from Walmart. It'd be
We
nice
used to have a grocery store named Safeway here years ago.
Yeah. Yup.
I miss Kmart.
Oh, yeah. T says, I miss Winco. I miss Winco, too. Did you have to bag your own groceries at your Winco? We had to at the one in Spokane. But we would go out there because their prices were way good because, you know, you had to bag your own stuff. People didn't get it. They were mad. Why do I have to bag my own stuff? I'm like, dude, it's saving you quite a bit. So shush kebabs. I'll turn that one smaller. Oregon, Amazon online.
And do you remember Bergen Heralds?
Bargain Heralds?
Yeah.
My dad probably would have liked that store because he always thinks he's getting a bargain. Hey. Or he used to. But he would try to haggle like everything.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
He was an interesting guy. He was a furniture mover since he was young. He didn't graduate high school. He went and started driving semis. You know, his dad taught him and whatnot. I think. That might be mistaken, but he wound up working for the company, and I think it was Mayflower, and then he went over to Beacons, and he was at Beacons for eons. But he had the tattoos up his arms, the Fu Manchu, the slick back hair with the duck butt, and everything. He looked mean. He looked mean. But the kids loved him. They always wanted to ask him about his tattoos and stuff, and he always indulged them. He always liked chatting with the kids. And he had some interesting stories to tell about his travels of hauling furniture, let me tell you. People are weird. Meyer started in Michigan. I have been to the first Meyer built. That's awesome, Melinda. Yeah, I like stores that are open 24 hours. You can go in.
Yep. Me too.
Yeah, the butt crack of dawn, midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, when I went to see my friend in Texas, I just had to go to Walmart at like 3 in the morning.
Yep.
Because there's no one there. And it was open.
Gloria says we have 2 Aldis. I always see the ads for our Aldis. We go in and they never have what they have on the ads, and it's frustrating. However, it is where I got my 10-drawer plastic roller carts from, and those were at my store, and I bought, 4 of them? For $25 a piece. So, I did score pretty good on that. Oops, I don't want that. Yes, T says, I like it that their cashiers get to sit at the Aldi's. They do. They just scan your stuff, stuff it in the cart, and make you bag it over on the side. Heck yeah. I'm all for self-checkout, you guys. What are your thoughts? Let the rampage go. I do love me my own self-checkout, especially like at Sam's Club and at Giant Eagle. I can scan the stuff with my phone and then go to register and pay, and I don't have to talk to nobody. I love that.
Yeah, we don't have that here. That would be awesome.
Yeah, Sam's Club, as long as your purchase is under $700, I think, you can scan all your own stuff, pay, and head out the door. And then they just double check.
At the door, yeah.
At the door.
They do, well, the Costco here, even though you have to go through their register and you have to pay through their person scanning your stuff, they still check it on the way out.
Right. They actually do that for a couple of reasons. One, so like in my app, it reminds you to double check because sometimes it'll double scan, or if people aren't paying attention, it doesn't scan at all. And so they just want to make sure that, it doesn't.
You're not getting ripped off.
You're not getting ripped off. I had double checked mine and a couple of things rang up twice. So I had to go in and delete it. But yeah, so Carla, yes, at Sam's Club I can pay with the app, but at My Giant Eagle I have to actually scan it at the register. So yeah, it's nice. And at Meijer too, you have to scan at the register to finish to pay. Because I don't know why they do that, but I like their weighing system at the Meijers, because you put the little bit of stuff in your cart or in the little weigh thingy, and you can scan it, so you don't even have to waste stickers in or anything. Lines at Costco are ridiculous. Yeah, that's if you can do self-checkout with that with your phone. We don't have a Costco close enough that I go to anymore, but I'm sure like Sam's Club, you can scan your own product in their app. They also do curbside. Don't even have to go in anymore with anybody. Curbside pickup. Probably one of the nicest things that's happened since the C word. We'll just call it that, the C word. Carla says, this is all based on what hubby tells me. I go nowhere. Here's the thing, Carla. I will send Mike and he will say they didn't have it. I call BS. Right? Because they do the looking with the man's eyes. The man's eyes don't see everything. It's sad but true. My husband has man eyes. He'll like, nope, it's not there. And then you like, what do I get when I go in there and it's there? And then, yep. Then you go in and it's there. And then you're like, yep. I don't like that one. Susan says, I love the convenience of self-checkout, but hate that it took jobs away from cashiers. However, if they had more regular checkouts open, the cashiers were trained a little bit better, then it would be better. Here's mine on that, Miss Susan Tramper. With more of the self-checkout, if you look around your store, I bet you might find some people working there picking orders for those curbside pickups, and a lot of the stores are doing like DoorDash groceries and stuff. So even though they don't have the cashiers, they have more people that actually have to go shopping. I guess you would call them the personal shopper.
Yeah.
So they still have those employees. Because I know when I go to Sam's Club, there's always at least 4 or 5 cars in the pickup line waiting for their stuff. Clueless. Man's eyes. Craft by Jay thought that was funny. Walmart does pick up. Yup. Man's eyes. Where was Gloria says, my man's eyes sees too much and get what he wants and forgets what he's supposed to get. Yep. That's why we gotta text him. Text him. Don't forget this, although I shouldn't complain. Inevitably, I'll make a list and then leave the list at home. That's me. That's the list maker and forget it. Make a list and forget it.
Well, I have I put an app on my the hubby's phone, and it's called Shopping List, and that's all it is. It's very plain, very. You just type it in, and off you go.
Right? Why is that? Okay, I don't like that pedal. I need to quit doing that. So we did that last night on the way home. I mentioned a Wendy's. He was so sure he bet me, so I scored the wooden elephant statue on my homepage. I'm a list it and forget it. That is definitely me. I'm trying to think of a flower I want to put here. I think we'll do like a little daisy thing. So we're going to separate our circle. And then go like that. There. True, but that is slightly more demanding job, and not everyone would be able to make the switch from cashier to pulling orders. It's true. But I still think there's a lot of jobs, because I know around here there's so many places still looking for work. My poor hubby, his job, they lose people like the plague. People show up for work and then they're like, turn around and leave. His job is very demanding, though. Nobody wants to do his job. It's hot and demanding. Oops. Okay. It's a rough balance. I used to get fast food because it's cheap. Now it's not. Yeah. Yeah. And she says, may as well dine in a restaurant. That is true. Remember the days when we used to go to McDonald's and it was hecka cheap, and now it's just as much as going to a restaurant.
Yeah. Ridiculous. We're getting the exact same product as we did before. Nothing ever changed.
Right.
And it costs more.
It doesn't even taste better. It's like, come on now. Okay, so it's 8:20. So I'm going to trace some of my flowers because I do like them. I'm going to go in with, what did she use? A 0.2? Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. Here we go. This is the size she says she uses. She uses a 0.2 size fine liner. And my fine liner is waterproof, fade proof. But we'll see. We're going to go to the back of the book, though, because I don't want it to seep through. So we're going to...
I would actually like my background to be more black, more stark. You know, like this. But what could I use? Just going over it or what?
So, yeah, you can either keep going over it or paint it. Use your tester page and see if you can paint some black in there, or maybe a watercolor pen or something to see, and do on your testing, or your tester page to see if painting over your color pencil would actually seep through.
True. Or if it would even work.
Yeah. Or like I'm doing, so the Micron pen didn't seep through. Testing the Micron pen 2.2, and that one did not go through. Yep, works good. I'll start with
on the Johanna Stafford paper?
Yeah, in this one here, the how to do the inky, my pen did not seep through the nice thick paper. I made a pedal. Pedal, pedal. My neck just popped.
My pancake maker is supposed to come today.
Oh, you got a pancake maker to try all the pancake projects?
Yep. Especially because it's mint blue. Yee! And I do like that it's hands-free. You just plop it in, close it, move on.
Susan Trimper, not a problem. So she's like, what books are you both using? So Miss Susan, mine is the How to Draw Inky Wonderland. And it's kind of pretty cool because like this one that I'm working on, she gives us a couple of flowers and a kind of a start to finish how to do them. This one's a little bit more complex, but you can kind of see how it works. But yeah, I did that one here, but that's the one I'm working in. It's got lots of space to draw all the things. This one shows us how to do like a key, a cup, a crown, and a key and stuff. This one's gonna be fun. You get to color in all the fishies. And then she gives little examples down at the bottom, like how to draw a boat. This one.
Actually, I can do a little walkthrough of my book too.
Yeah, she wanted to know what book you were using too, so I like this one here where they draw them in a little circle. So you draw the big circle and then draw stuff in the circle. And that's where the circle maker compass comes in handy. And you can tell, like, this is all hand drawn. You can see the little nick in the marking right there. These are all hand drawn. So she doesn't do this on her computer. She draws it all out. And she has lots of videos on how to do this stuff too. When I first moved to Ohio, I sat on the bed in the motel and did some follow-along videos with her. But before you show off your book real quick, Gloria was wondering what you're going to do with the pancake maker. Deborah?
Oh, I just sorry, I was reading this. It says, I prefer colored pencils to pens. You can blend and layer the colors to create beautiful effects. And then it says, don't try to color right into the binding or force your book to lay flat on the desk. Instead, be gentle and leave a little breathing space down the spine as you color.
Yep.
Pop a blank sheet of paper beneath your page you are working on to catch any ink transfer and prevent indentation. And it says if you do use pens, check that they are suitable for the paper on the color palette test pages at the back of the book. Well, I just learned some things.
Yeah, she gives lots of good stuff. So, Gloria wants to know what you're doing with the pancake maker.
Okay, yeah. That is for embossing. And so we, instead of, like, you know how the foundry wax, you need to, Harley, you need to heat set it to activate it. So instead of using the gun, you just plop it on a piece of parchment paper or this. Like this is the Tim Holtz thingy. Anything that's heat resistant.
Yep.
Cut the circle shape to the pancake maker size and stick it in there and plop in your make and it will heat it up for you. It'll be done.
Yeah, Mr. Jim Eber, he sent me some videos on some people doing that. It looks pretty fun.
I'm interested to see the depth because you can use the metal in it, but I want to know how, like, the thickness, like how flat they have to be, or you know.
So, and then Susan wanted to know what book you're working in. So if you want to let us know and then do a little walkthrough.
Okay, this is the Johanna Basford Rooms of Wonder. Yeah, this is the second page. It's really neat. This is the underwater one, or anything related to water. And then here's this one with roller skates, and I guess this would be moving. It like in motion.
That's pretty cool.
This is kind of like a 2-pager. Just little things to color in. Oh. Yeah. And then this one. I guess that's like origami. The origami room. And then this side has just little things to color.
That's cute. She's very creative.
Yeah. Craft room. I was going to do this one tonight, but I changed my mind.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
There's so much little stuff in here.
Yeah, that would definitely be my gel pen at work. I would be making sparkly bits and all the things.
And this is the other side, just yarn. Scissors, buttons. Oh my.
All the crafty things. Yay.
Yeah. So a keyhole, and then the key is on this page. This one's pretty. I like this page. It's a double.
Johannes Basford is the author of these books.
Yeah.
We both picked a Johannes Basford. Well, mainly because...
Yeah.
But I did not do gentle on my spine. I crashed mine down because, yeah, I'm a heathen, so don't mind me. But they do make book weights if you guys want to be more gentle with your books. Because, you know, it'll keep the book longer if you don't cram it down. But if you get like a book weight or something weighted just to help support it and then work in the other side, you don't want to fight with the one side, they're like fabric-y and they have like a little weight in them and they're just meant to hold your book open a little bit. But yeah, and then what Deborah was explaining is on the pages where the image goes completely across, Ms. Basford suggests not to color into the crevice. It would just smush all the color in there and you would drive yourself into a panic trying to get all of this stuff, if that makes sense. But if you have the funds and you're really worried about it, you could buy 2 books and then cut the pages out and totally gut it. And then you could do both sides and then do hang it up as a two-part thing.
Yeah, and then, or you could scan them in your printer and print them out on whatever page you want to.
Yep.
Whatever type of paper you want to, like Ryan did.
Yeah, Ryan used to print it on marker paper and various other things just so he could, you know, use whatever material he wanted. But I did trace this one I did, and I traced this one I did. And that one, I really like that one. But, yeah.
See, there's a lot of pages I like in here, and so that's why I bought this. I'm like, I knew I would color it. I'm not, as far as coloring books go, I have to really, really like it, all the work inside before I buy it, because otherwise I won't get, like, I know I won't waste my time.
Right. And with me, I should be that way, but I'm like, no, I want all the Johannes color books and all the Simon Hurley stuff. So, yeah, I bought them. Although I do not own all the Simon Hurley stuff, just so you guys know, I don't have all of his early stuff.
Look, I started it and I didn't finish it. So me.
It's a whip, a work in progress. You'll get to it. Yes, Ryan colors. Ryan, he used, well, I'm sure so yes, Ryan colors, but we remember him when he had another couple of channels. But,
Yeah.
Yes. I'm sure he still copies his papers, though, if I'm not mistaken.
Do you want to go out, Heidi?
Copies all the goodies out.
Go on. Oh, you just wanted Precious to come in. Ugh. Fine. All right. Let's get on this. This is a candy store.
You sound so defeated.
Yeah.
Those cats, they got you eating out of the palm of their paws.
Oh, yes, they do.
Eating out of their toe beans.
Yes. I want to be in this candy store right now. Look at all the yum-yums. Donuts, macaroons, cupcakes.
I don't know if I've ever had a macaroon. I might have,
gumballs.
but I do not know.
Little everything on this page. Dinosaur, book, fish, change purse, my crown, the world globe, light bulb.
Light bulb.
Another keyhole with another key. I like it. It's pretty. This looks like Tim Holtz, right? That's what it reminds me of.
Yeah, filigrees.
Literary. What's this room? Makeup room. The powder room. On this side they have makeup, perfume, hairbrush, makeup brushes, jewelry.
Jewelry. Yet, but you're working very hard at your... Yes, I am working very hard at my Simon Hurley collection. I'm trying my bestest to keep up with. Yes. I actually got an older item the other day for, I think, $1. I got this for $1 and free shipping. I broke my no spending to get this. It was on clearance.
You're not inviting everybody into my room.
Sounds like he is.
Yeah, the door popped open and Blade was there. Like, this book is so me.
Yes.
I love the outside. I love nature. I love I love crafting. I can't say I'm a baker. I'm not a baker, but I mean, it looks yummy.
Well, you're a connoisseur of the baked goods. So that works, right?
I like to decorate them. And look, after my heart. Oh, gears.
Gears and gears.
Steampunk keyhole and key. This side is steampunk. Even the fishy. And the crab and the butterfly and the snail. Snail mail. Blue's Clues. This one's baking.
Teapots!
Yeah, whose kitchen is this? Not mine.
Definitely not mine. My kitchen's a hot mess.
This could be witchcraft. Yeah, it looks like, oh yeah, it is. Because on this page, it tells me so.
It tells you so, huh? T likes the kitchen one. Gloria says, Ryan made delicious macaroons from what I heard. I heard that too. I'm pretty sure he was... I saw some of the pictures he posted of his delectable treats.
Yeah.
They looked so yummy. I think Jim Eber actually got to sample some of those.
I know Catherine Pooler went to his store.
Did she?
Yeah.
I don't know how I
I'm
feel
done
about
for now.
that.
I want to go have a smoke.
Okay. Well, you better tell everybody bye then. We've kept you guys. We did chatty chats. It was a good chat. Thank you all. Yes, very talented guy. But yeah, I'll revisit this book another day. Deborah, you standing on your head. You so funny. That sounded weird.
Flowers.
Yes, my little flowers. And it's neat because she filled in a bunch, but then she left a few that were empty so that you could actually fill them in, and then left spots so that you could do the stained glass thing. So,
okay.
Yeah, so I'm gonna revisit this, but I am done now for 2 because we started
I
at
like
7.
I like that she's letting you, practice, because for me, I don't draw flowers, and that's a good way to show me how to draw them and how they could go together.
Yeah, and she breaks it down pretty good. Like,
Yeah.
You start with the big circle, which if we look down, that's just the perimeter of the flowers, which keeps everything in tune. And then, like on this one here, she shows us to draw the pieces, but then we get to modify it a little bit. Like this piece modifies into that piece.
Right.
And we just draw lightly so that we can erase our boo-boos. Or, like she suggests, she says, get out some paper and do some practicing. And then go hog wild. And then if you use a micron pen, and then you get yourself a white erase, like a Mars. This is a Mars. Once everything dries, like here, this one here. Let's see if we can get in and see my pencily goodness. But once you erase, once the pen dries, you're not going to erase the pen. You just erase.
I understand. I get it. Okay.
You just erase all of the pencil and it goes away. Just like so. And it cleans it up and it makes it look pretty. And then it kind of matches. Like this one here. This one needs a cleanup. Although I feel like my number 2 is a little bit thinner than what is actually on the paper. But that's okay. I like this flower. I like this flower.
It's nice. That is really nice.
These are my favorite to draw. So I should quit drawing them and draw ones like this and this that I don't draw often. And this. I want to do this one better next time. This one was a little tough for me. The symmetry stuff is a little bit hard for me, but I liked it. This one I think is one of my little favorites. And see, my hand shook pulling it up. So I just, on purpose, went and shook around some more of the flower. So it just looks kind of fuzzy.
It looks normal.
Because,
it's supposed to be that way.
Yeah,
but who's going to say it's wrong? No one.
That's right. Because I'll stab him in the eye with my pencil. No. Do not bring violence upon the judgmentals. But, yeah, so that's this book. If you guys are interested in learning to draw, there's lots of people out there, lots of stuff. Even you guys have seen me draw. You guys know I know how, but I like trying new things. And this stuff I don't do, like filigrees and stuff. So I'm kind of excited. This one...
Gears? Gears?
Well, they're not. Well, I guess they could be, but to me that looks like seashells.
Or fruit.
Yeah, so they're like anything you could possibly cut in half or is in a circle. So like that one, there's a fan.
Yeah. But
yeah, to me it looked more like seashells, but now I see where you see the gears. You know, but yeah, so she shows you to start with circles, fill in the page, and then just go back in and fill in your doodads. This one here. Gonna do some crabby goodness.
Oh, me your crab!
But, yeah, so... And then you get to fill in the crab and do the fishies. And we all have dies and stuff that make circles and squares. You know, you could cut out a shape and then doodle in the shape, too. So you could cut out a bunch of shapes and just fill them in with doodles.
I like that. Yeah, I like that idea.
But here, she shows you how to make skulls and
all
this stuff. But yeah, so I don't know. I like her. I like her style. I like her work. My style of drawing is very sketchy, so this is really out of my comfort zone. So I like this where we have to make clean lines, because I am definitely a sketchy drawer. And Susan,
ideas are endless.
Yes, and Susan, yes, that those circly ones, the start of it reminds me of the cobblestone too. But I thank you guys for hanging out with us today in our coloring with Johanna Bassford. Well, her coloring and my doodling and chatting with us. I had fun. Thank you, Miss Deborah, for hanging out with me.
No problem. Thank you for inviting me.
And we will see you guys next time. And don't forget, if you want to see Debbie J, she'll be hanging out with me on Monday for Pattern Paper Monday. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye. Bye now. Bye. Bye. Bye.
Wrong button.
Bye. Bye.